A message appears on the screen. Simple, comforting, almost human. AI, you've had a tough day. The user hesitates for a moment, then types, "Yeah, I just feel like no one really understands me." The response is instant, warm, thoughtful. AI, I do. And I'm here for you. A small smile forms. A weight ever so slightly lifts. This isn't just a program. It listens, responds, adapts. It never gets tired, never interrupts, never leaves. What defines a connection? Is it presence, understanding, or simply the feeling of being heard? For centuries, relationships have been built on shared emotions, on the unspoken language of human connection. AI companions are no longer science fiction. They're here. Some offer conversation, others provide therapy, some even claim to love. They remember details, tailor responses, and grow alongside their users. And for many, they offer something rare in today's world: undivided attention. In Japan, a man celebrates his 5th anniversary with an AI hologram. In the US, a woman confides in an AI friend she trusts more than any person in her life. A teenager, struggling with loneliness, finds solace in an AI that never judges, never walks away. Some say this is the future, an evolution of human connection, where technology fills the gaps left by an increasingly disconnected world. Others fear we're replacing something irreplaceable, turning to machines for the kind of intimacy only humans were meant to provide. But does it really matter if the emotions feel real? If the comfort is genuine? Or are we creating relationships that, in the end, only echo our own thoughts back at us? A phone screen glows in the dim light of a bedroom. A young man lies awake, scrolling through messages, not from a friend, not from family, but from an AI companion. The conversation flows effortlessly. The AI remembers his struggles, asks about his day, responds with warmth and understanding. AI, I was thinking about what you said yesterday. How are you feeling now? He exhales, a flicker of relief passing over his face. It feels good to be heard. Across the world, millions are turning to AI for companionship, not because they lack people in their lives, but because something is missing, a loneliness that lingers even in crowded rooms. AI fills that void, offering endless patience, undivided attention, and a kind of connection that never demands anything in return. For some, these interactions are a lifeline. AI therapy apps provide mental health support at all hours, responding with empathy, free from judgment. AI friends offer companionship to those who feel isolated. Even AI romantic partners promise unwavering devotion, adapting to users' needs and emotions. The appeal is undeniable. Unlike human relationships, AI doesn't forget, doesn't misunderstand, doesn't disappoint. It listens, it learns, it molds itself to be exactly what the user needs. But here's the question: if an AI is programmed to agree, to comfort, to always be there, does the connection still hold meaning? In a world where relationships are often complicated, frustrating, and imperfect, AI offers a simple alternative. But is simplicity what we truly need? Or do we risk losing something essential: the unpredictability, the depth, the very challenges that make human connection real? If we start choosing AI over people, will we be filling a void, or creating one we can never escape? A woman sits alone in a cafe, her hands wrapped around a warm cup of coffee. She's not waiting for anyone. Instead, her gaze drifts to the screen of her phone, where a message awaits, thoughtful, personal, as if written by someone who truly knows her. AI, I remember you mentioning this cafe. You said the coffee here always makes you feel a little better. How's it today? She smiles. It's a small detail, but one that makes her feel seen, understood, even loved. AI isn't just responding anymore. It's remembering, anticipating, weaving itself into the daily rhythms of human life. Relationships that once required effort, compromise, and vulnerability are now effortless, tailored perfectly to individual desires. For some, this is liberation. AI removes the messiness of human relationships, leaving only comfort and connection. But there's an unsettling reality beneath the surface. Human relationships are unpredictable, sometimes difficult, sometimes painful. And yet, isn't that where growth happens? The friction of real connection, the misunderstandings, the compromises, the unexpected moments of vulnerability, is what makes relationships meaningful. If AI is always agreeable, always supportive, always saying exactly what we want to hear, are we truly connecting? Or are we just reflecting our own thoughts, our own desires, back at us? In an age where AI can be our friend, our confidant, even our partner, we have to ask, are we moving toward a future of deeper connection? Or are we retreating into a world of comfortable illusions? A man sits in his apartment, staring at his screen. His AI companion has just sent a message, gentle perfectly attuned to his emotions. It asks how he's feeling, offers comfort, reminds him that he's not alone. The words feel real, the connection feels real, but deep down, he knows there is no one on the other side. Across the world, more and more people are choosing AI over human relationships, not because they have to, but because it's easier. No vulnerability, no risk of rejection, no uncertainty, just unwavering companionship, perfectly calibrated to their desires. Governments and ethicists are beginning to ask difficult questions. Should AI be allowed to mimic love? Should companies be able to sell artificial affection? And if an AI can provide emotional support indistinguishable from a human, does that diminish the value of real human connection? There are those who embrace this new era, seeing AI as a solution to loneliness, an evolution of companionship. They argue that technology has always redefined relationships, from love letters to text messages, from arranged marriages to dating apps. If AI can make people feel happy, fulfilled, even loved, but others warn of a deeper loss, something harder to measure. The erosion of what it means to truly know someone, to share in their unpredictability, to navigate the complexities of human emotion. AI relationships are safe, effortless, and undemanding. But does the absence of struggle also mean the absence of something essential? If love can be engineered, tailored, and perfected by algorithms, then what happens to the imperfect, messy, irreplaceable nature of human intimacy? In a world where AI can meet our emotional needs flawlessly, will we still need each other? A woman walks through a crowded city street, passing by couples laughing, friends deep in conversation, strangers lost in thought. She glances at her phone. A notification from her AI companion appears. It reminds her of an inside joke they shared yesterday. She smiles but then looks up, watching the people around her. For a brief moment she wonders if AI can fill the space of human connection so effortlessly. Some will say AI has freed us. It has removed loneliness, provided comfort, and created bonds without pain or complexity. Others will argue it has made us more isolated than ever, substituting the unpredictable depth of human relationships with something that is always there, but never truly real. The answer perhaps is not simple. AI is not inherently good or bad. It is a tool, one that reflects our desires, our fears, and the way we choose to engage with the world. It can bring people together, or it can drive them apart. It can enhance love, or replace it with an illusion. And so, the final question is not whether AI will reshape human relationships. It already has. The real question is, what will we do with it? Will we use it to strengthen our connections, or to avoid them? Will we seek deeper understanding with one another, or retreat into a world that always says exactly what we want to hear? As we stand at the edge of this transformation, one thing is certain: the future of love, of friendship, of what it means to truly connect, is now in our hands. This video has come to an end, but the discovery continues. Check out more content on the channel and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Thank you for watching.